Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Noble Vlogs. Today I am going to be taking some fertilizer out to a pivot, actually to two pivots, and then after that I believe I'm going to be going to our alfalfa fields that we cut, and I'm going to be closing the pivot tracks on because, like I mentioned before, they're pretty deep and pretty rough. Dan and James, they're going to be stacking the bales off of the field, just trying to get them off the field so that the pivot doesn't hit them, and I know I mentioned I was going to make a video on it, but if I have time after I'm done closing pivot tracks, I will try and get some footage of them piling bales, but I don't quite know how long this is going to take. I have for sure two quarters, the quarters that we chopped haylage for, that I need to close, and then after that I'm not entirely sure what else I'm going to be able to close. But I hope you guys enjoy the video and stay tuned. Well, I'm on that fill. I'll tell you guys what fertilizer this is. This is nitrogen. It's liquid nitrogen. I believe it's 28% nitrogen. So like the whole mixture of it is 20%, I believe. And then also there's 5% of sulfur in there. And these fertilizers, they move in the soil very quickly. Like they move down into the soil very quickly compared to, like, say, potassium and phosphorus. Phosphorus is not at all mobile in the soil, but these ones, we have to spoon feed the fertilizer to the crop, the nitrogen and sulfur, just because they're so movable. If we put it all on right now, we wouldn't utilize all of it, and the nitrogen will actually flow down into our groundwater, and we don't want that. We're pumping the fertilizer from the trailer into the irrigation tube right here, and then the water takes it through the pipe and through the pivot, and that's how we put it on. If we had dry land fields, we could use a side dress machine or a coulter machine, and we use the same fertilizer, and we just put the fertilizer in between the rows, and the corn utilizes it then. We could also spread dry fertilizer, pelletized nitrogen or urea, and that would also get nitrogen on, but for that to happen we would need rain to soak in the nitrogen, or if we had a pivot we could run the pivot on it, but then if we had dryland cores then those won't get soaked in too. So we're just using liquid for now through the pivot since we have it. Out the next pivot now. I'm not going to start this one up once I get the tank filled because the driveway is right there next to the pivot and the wind's out of the north, and so I'm going to get a serious bath if I fill it up and drive out here with the tractor. So I'll come back out here with the four-wheeler and turn it on when it is ready. tank is filled, and we gotta let the pivot walk a little bit. Yeah, because we gotta get it off the alfalfa field. And then once it gets onto the corn, then we will kick the fertilizer on. We don't have to fertilize the alfalfa because it already produces its own nitrogen. So we're gonna head back in and run around, fill all the drippers up. We actually gotta start that one pivot. Pivots are taken care of for now. 3 hours later, hopefully, somewhere right around there, we got to go ahead and shut the fertilizer off of the pivot that's going on to our new alfalfa. But for now, I'm going to go get the 4020 ready to get pivot tracks closed, and we'll probably go ahead and head up to one of the fields and start closing. Currently have 6 towers on this quarter done. It's a 10 tower pivot, but I had a timer set for 3 hours because Dad says that should have been enough time for that pivot to get up to the new alfalfa. So now we gotta head back down and make sure that it's onto the alfalfa, and then we're going to go ahead and unplug the pump so it's not pumping fertilizer. There's a slight change in plans. I'm gonna go up and finish that quarter that I'm on right now, and then later on I'm going to be going over to the field where we square baled, and we're actually going to put tarps on those square bales. James and Dad, they already got the bales piled, and they're actually stacking round bales right now. And so since the square bales are stacked, we might as well just put tarps on them, because we don't really know, they may go to a dairy, they may go to a feedlot, but we're not quite sure yet. We'll just have to get them tested. And so this is a little bit of game plan, so we're gonna head back up to the field and finish that quarter. Made it to the pile. Dad, he is coming with the tractor and hay mover for the rounds, and he's gonna grab the telehandler, and we will get to putting tarps on the bales. Two down, two to go. Time to hit the south pile. Come on, Big John, let's go! If you can't tell, he is smiling, but a very angry one.
A 50-year-old guy's doing that.
You jumped on the telehandler first.
Kyle,
What?
straps all down?
Looks like it.
James,
Slimy rope. Beautiful. Phew. Dad's waving at you guys. But he's gonna take that home, and we got the other pile tarped. It's been a hot day, a hot, long, heated day, and I mean,
Oh yeah, you guys could definitely tell I'm sunburnt.
but it is what it is. Work to be done, and we can't get around it. If we get sunburned, we get sunburned. Maybe we get a nice farmer tan in the process. But that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Just running fertilizer through pivots, finishing up first cutting hay. Like and subscribe if you want to. I always love the support that you guys have been giving me lately on the channel. Comment down below what you guys liked about the video, what you want to see, like always. I like hearing from you guys, saying what you guys liked about the video and asking questions. I like to reach out to you guys. But I hope you guys stay tuned for the next episode to come. I'm sorry I'm not that energetic right now. I'm beat right now. So I should be a lot more energetic in the next video. See ya!